Juggernaut!
Which Marvel Legends Mystique action figure is the best? For this review, I will compare the recent X-Men animated series version of the character. I have a review of that in my channel, hope you check it out. I will take a look at the Walgreens exclusive Mystique and the 2005 Mystique from the Sentinel Build-A figure. Standing side by side, the shortest one is the Toy Biz from 2005. A baby nightcrawler and alternate pair of open palm hands are included in the VHS one. The Walgreens exclusive comes with alternate heads, the Rogue slash Mystique one and the Lilandro one. Let's take a closer look at the 2005 Mystique. The hair is somewhat dark brown already. She has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows with pins. Painted on are her gloves. The paint has some somewhat bluish shading, which I think Toy Biz does a lot. The skulls on her belt are well detailed, bronze. This particular piece is hard plastic, but there is some texture to make it feel like it is cloth. On the back, she has a peg hole. A little bit strange is the shape of her torso. Her hands has articulation. As you can see here, it can open and close. Double jointed knees with pins. Her feet can only hinge. There is no ankle rocker. Since you cannot swap the hands, you can try to position it in a closed fist one, but it's not perfect. Also, when you try to crunch forward, it's a little bit difficult. I'm not sure because if it's old already. She can crunch backward that far though. This is an articulation missing with the new Walgreens one. I hope they would add it in the future. She can only look up and down. There is no like tilt on the head. Double jointed elbows help her reach the top of her head. She cannot hold a gun properly. This figure did not came with any accessories to hold anyway. So probably she can hold a sword but not a gun because she doesn't come with a trigger hand. Comparing her side by side with the Walgreens exclusive one, the Walgreens does not have double jointed elbows, but she can still reach the top of her head. Still a decent range of articulation. Her gun, you can remove this particular piece and plug it on. There's no wash on the gun, so it's all like gold, not very shiny gold. But the scope is really good. The Walgreens exclusive comes with an alternate Rogue slash Mystique head, where the other half is blue. You can see that it sits really high on the head. Because this head sculpt is actually Rogue, made for the Rogue body mode, wherein the neck sits lower or is less compared to other female figures. So you would see the lollipop type gap there. Here is the correct body mold for this head. This is the retro Rogue. I do not have the Juggernaut Wave Rogue. You can see here how the neck is different. The Rogue neck does not come with a hinge, so it's a little bit shorter. Plugging in the Mystique head, you just need to press it a little bit more just to make sure that it is sitting properly, because at the moment it's just sitting down there. So press it a little bit harder so it would plug in. It is difficult to give her any articulation on the head because of the jacket and her long hair. So this is the best that she can do. So even if you add like a neck articulation, it won't add any value to this action figure. Trying the head on the Mystique body, you can see the head sits high on the body because of the long neck. Here is the Lilandra head sculpt, which sits fine because she doesn't come with a long hair. The details on this head sculpt is really good, especially with the painted lines on her face. A good Lilandra head sculpt. Here we have the two Hasbro Marvel Legends with their accessories, their guns. Still, the Walgreens exclusive has better accessories compared to the animated series one. She can hold the gun easily though. In terms of deco, the old Walgreens exclusive is way better and unique as well. This other handheld like small guns, the Walgreens, I've seen it before with the Black Widow. In terms of the head sculpt, I do like the Walgreens better. It does remind me of Jennifer Aniston though, with how her hair is shaped. The animated series one is a little bit odd looking. The body is exactly the same with some cell shading on the animated series. The belt is bright yellow for the animated series while shiny gold for the Walgreens. The back is painted differently for the animated series. The glove sits higher or longer with the Walgreens compared to the animated series one. In terms of the legs and lower torso, it's exactly the same. There's nothing, though the paint on the old one is different. Unlike, it's similar to how they paint Psylocke. Double jointed knees with pins, and bottom has peg holes as well. In my opinion, the Walgreens exclusive is still better even if it's an older figure. I do not like how the hair is arranged for the animated series and also the face sculpt. The expression of the animated series looks really odd. I know it's trying to copy the box art, but it doesn't look good in my opinion. The skull on the forehead of the Walgreens is silver, shine silver, while the animated series is yellow. You can use the open palm hands of the animated series on the Walgreens exclusive. Since this is the generic open palm hands for females, the size is just about right for this body mold, though you can see the cell shading. So if you can find another open palm hand without cell shading and white, that would be good. She can hold the Nightcrawler baby. Definitely there's no way for her to grip it. I use blue tack a lot so that the accessory can sit on the hands because there's no way for her to grip this particular accessory. Still on swapping the accessories, we can swap the guns over between the two. They share the same kind of trigger finger hands, which is the trigger finger is somewhat flexible so you can easily put or position the trigger finger on the gun trigger. It works well for both figures. At this point, it is rather odd that it seems the Walgreens exclusive, the older figure, is better compared to the new BHS ones. With the 50 years anniversary celebration of Wolverine, Hasbro revealed several 2-packs. So we've seen some good 2-packs like the one with Sabretooth, and finally a body for the Lilandra. Mystique is one of the main villains for Wolverine. I do hope they release a new Mystique action figure, but this time using the well articulated body mold of Black Widow. I hope Mystique would come with several head sculpts like Black Widow, representing different looks that she had throughout the years in comic books. Or I do hope she comes with some kind of expressive face, multiple sets of hands, a closed fist, a gun holding one, and open palm, just like the well articulated Black Widow, and several rifle accessories. So the articulation that I hope to get from the new Mystique would be similar to this one, wherein Mystique can do that crunch forward and back easily. It would just be proper for her to get this type of body mold, as shown in comic books and movies, wherein she is very agile and she moves well with weapons and does a lot of combat poses. I do hope she comes with double jointed pinless elbows and knees. For her dress piece covering her crotch, I do hope they use some kind of a cloth bendy wire type one so that it won't limit the articulation. For our online shop, hope you check out juggernaut-collectibles.square.site. It is my online website powered by Squared, so it is safe and secured, and we ship worldwide using Australia Post. In terms of price, the price is in Australian dollars, so it would show up as 40 AUD. Converted to USD, that's roughly 27 USD. For some size comparison, we have the No Way Home Spider-Man and the Final Swingsuit Spider-Man Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man. Next we have from the 3-pack Jubilee and Retro Rogue. Next we have Unity Squad Rogue and Age of Apocalypse Rogue. Marvel Legends Build a Figure Abomination and Toy Biz Juggernaut. My final thoughts. At the moment, the Walgreens exclusive Mystique is still the better looking action figure, but not the best in terms of articulation. Though the Toy Biz is a bit outdated, it still has a better set of articulation for the torso and double jointed elbows. I do hope soon we will get a brand new Mystique with better articulation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.